In order to understand the productivity gap that we have in Canada, we did a number of things. We looked at 27 different hypotheses that we created around what might drive that productivity gap. We then took those and synthesized them, adding in some interviews that we did and some primary research that I'll talk about, into 6 broad themes. One of those themes that needs to be solved, that we came out with, was the willingness of Canadian business leaders to take on risk as compared with their U.S. counterparts. So we did a quantitative survey of 452 U.S. leaders and 450 Canadian leaders to look at their risk appetite and their ability or willingness to take on risk. And what we found was interesting in that both Canadian and U.S. business leaders are almost identical in their self-declared willingness to take on risk. But when we drilled down further and we turned that willingness to take risk into actions, Canadians were significantly different than Americans in that we are more risk averse. So our business leaders are not as aggressive as Americans. They invest less in their business, and it shows in R&D spending. It shows in capital and machinery spending in other areas. And so there was a fundamental difference between how the two groups behaved that is new news to us and new data around a hypothesis that has existed in Canada for some time.